Hello and welcome. You're watching Quiz in English with me, Hayley Edmonds. Tonight, you'll be able to win €300. Yes, your stake in €300, which are up for grabs, just with 9 very simple questions. Today's topic is, of course, music. So for all you music buffs out there, get ready, get on your smartphone, because right now is your chance to win €30. So your top 10 will win a part of €300. Let's get straight away with question number 1. Summer Nights is a song from which musical?
Summer days drifting away to the summer nights.
I was getting a bit carried away with that summer song. Right, was it Grease? Was it Mamma Mia? Was it West Side Story? Or was it Cats? So, Summer Nights, 7 weeks at #1 in the UK. 1978 musical starring Olivia Newton-John and, of course, John Travolta. It was, of course, Grease, and what an outstanding musical that was. It made it to Broadway, and what a great success. I was a huge fan. I know all the songs, and so did 76% of you. So well done. And Amilus, wow, you're on it tonight, mate. You are quick on the buzzer, and you are on your way to winning your part of €300. So yes, this is a special music quiz tonight. So especially anything kind of associated or orientated English music especially. Let's get going with question number 2. That was, of course, a big hint, a big clue for this next question. Who had a hit with the video Killed the Radio Star?
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intent to tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you.
Was it the Buggles? Was it the Beatles? Was it Biggles? Or was it Tony Basil? I don't actually know Tony Basil, but it might have been him. It was, of course, the Buggles, a 91 hit. And just for information, a bit of a fact, it was the first music video ever to be shown on MTV America in 1981. 58% of you got that one right. And Eliza, I'm sure you've been playing this. This isn't your first time you've been playing this. Well, you're looking fresh. You're hottest on the buzzer, you're quickest to get that one right, you know your 80s music, and I'm proud of you because I'm an 80s girl at heart. I love a bit of 80s. So, and there's a lot of that for you tonight, and that's exactly what we're going to go on to with question number 3. George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley formed which group?
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my brain.
That was a demo song on my keyboard in the 80s. Anyway, who was it? Was it Wham? Was it ABC? Was it Duran Duran? Or was it Spandau Ballet? They were an extremely hot duo. It was, of course, Wham, made up of George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. They met at school in Bushey, and they had 2 backup dancers called Pepsi and Shirley. And Spandau Ballet's Martin Kemp actually is still married to Shirley. So there's a bit of a link. 80s groups, you know, still going strong. That's what we like to see. This is, of course, Quiz in English, and 77% of you know your 80s English music. There we go. So I'm very proud of you guys. Quentin, you got it right the quickest. So good for you, mate. You know, you are on your way to winning €30. Your little stake of €300. Don't forget, it's the 10 you get the right answers that get a part of €300 tonight. So question number 4. Flash was a song about a comic book character by which band? Was it Queen? Was it AC/DC? Was it Guns N' Roses? Or was it The Who? It was from the film Flash Gordon, and I'll give you a clue. It was the guitarist who is an extremely well-known, renowned guitarist who wrote it. It was Brian May who wrote it for Queen. What an absolutely legendary group that was, with Freddie Mercury. And who doesn't know Bohemian Rhapsody? Flash is probably not their most well-known song, but it was #1 in Austria, and that's good enough for us. And 74% of you got that one right, so well done. No, what is it? 6% of you thought it was AC/DC. Oh, that is, I'm sorry, you need to brush up on your rock music because that is definitely not AC/DC. So well done, you guys. That was next. Let's move on to the next question because keeping it English, keeping it British, you know, it's what we like tonight. Question number 5, how many Pet Shop Boys are there? Are there 2? Are there 3? Are there 5? Or are there 4? Are there 2, 5, 3 or 4? They were also formed in 1981. What a year for groups forming. And there were 2 of them, made up of Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe. An outstanding group that had brought out hits such as Go West, na, 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 na. There's such hits like that you see in Going Down on Gay Pride and all those beautiful moments. 23%, that was quite a hard one actually. 32% of you thought 4 Pet Shop Boys, and 23% of you thought there were 2. So well done. It was 2. Anthony, I'm not sure it's quite a British sounding name. Could be French, but if not, well done. You were quickest to get that one right. Fan of the Pet Shop Boys? I don't blame you. I love a bit of 80s electro. Question number 6. In which year did ABBA win the Eurovision Song Contest? Was it 1974? Was it 1971? Was it 1968? Or was it 1977? ABBA, of course, were the outstanding Swedish quartet, made up of 2 couples, would you believe it? They had hits from 1974 until 1982, and they had joint record consecutive #1 hits in the UK. And it was, of course, in 1974 that they won in Brighton at the Eurovision Song Contest with that absolute banger, Waterloo. What an outstanding song that was, Waterloo, sung by a group of Swedes. How ironic. It was 44% of you got that one right. Peter, you were the quickest. Well done, mate. You know your 70s music. So, yeah, let's see if you can get any of the questions remaining here in this quiz in English. Don't forget, €300 are up for grabs tonight for the top 10 people who get the answers right. For question number 7, who in the UK had the best-selling hit single of 1980? That's 1980, not of the 1980s. Was it the Police? Was it John Lennon? Was it ABBA? Or was it The Jam? It was a British singer. It wasn't a British group. But the singer, I'll give you a clue, Sting. So there we go. It was, of course, the Police. And the song was Don't Stand So Close to Me. Now, at that period, Police absolutely came in and were also #1 the album charts at the same time. What an outstanding album and single that was. 86% of you recognised Sting's very distinctive voice, although 4% of you thought it was ABBA. Shoo Shoo 69 obviously got that one right, but I think that 4% of you need to watch Mamma Mia, like the film, or seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Brush up on your ABBA trivia. Question number 8. What year did David Bowie have the hit single Space Oddity on RCA?
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade.
Was it? Let's get on to the answers. 1973? Was it 1965? Was it 1997? Or was it 1986? Space Oddity. David Bowie was a leading figure in pop music avant-garde. It was, of course, 1973. He was known and he dominated music for 5 decades. He was an innovative and creative artist, often called, he was just avant-garde before the others. He was so creative. And who can forget Labyrinth? Sorry, that's my favourite film of the 80s. Who can forget those tight-legging white leggings? Oh, 51% of you got it right. It was, of course, 1973. And Benjamin, you were the quickest, so well done. And you've got a little Australia logo, so that might mean you could, be an English speaker. Because it's true, we do have a lot of English speakers connected. We also have a lot of French speakers connected. So, je pense à vous. Actually, this next song is could have a little French influence. Question number 9. From which American state did swamp blues music originate? Was it Louisiana, Tennessee, Alabama, Oklahoma? That sounds like a song in itself. Louisiana, Tennessee. It was, of course, Louisiana state capital, Baton Rouge. It was a lot of musical influence from Quebec, from Quebec. So that would kind of reason as to why there was a Baton Rouge French influence. It was in 1950. That was, of course, swamp music. So thank you so much for watching Quiz in English. The results and the leaderboard will be coming soon. Louisiana was, of course, as I said, the right answer. 37% of you got that one right. 30% of you thought it was Tennessee. Merouane, you know your swamp blues, so well done, my friend, well done. So actually, we do have a winner, and we're going to try and get hold of him. So what I reckon... So let's have a look at the leaderboard. It was, of course, as I said, it was Louisiana. Tonight's winner, number 1, is going to be taking away 30 euros, is Memikou. Memikou, we're calling you. Pick up. Don't forget, if you do sign up to be the one, you can connect via your Facebook, and you see that little round little circle there? Your face or your picture, or whatever your profile picture would appear, which would kind of help us, or not, if you want to say discreet. So, Memikou, we're calling you. Pick up. Let's have a chat. Tell us about how you feel about winning 30 euros. Tell us where you are. I mean, what are you doing? Memikou, you are not picking up. So let's go on to, let's give Alexandre a try. Alexandre, you are Alexandre. Isn't that a song by someone very famous like Claude François? Or am I totally mixing up my French music trivia? Probably, very probably. So okay, Alexandre, pick up. Let's have a chat, little kind of FaceTime, quick exchange. Tell us where you're up to, where you're playing. I mean, where could you be playing? At home on the couch, or I don't know, on the train, or on the metro, or on the underground, or I don't know, they have Wi-Fi and planes now. You could be playing on a plane. Alexandre, come on, guys, don't be shy. Pick up. Let's have a chat. We want to see who's been playing Quiz in English. Let's try les lunettes. And if you want to speak in French, si vous voulez parler en français, je parle français et je chante français. Et je ne suis pas française, mais je m'habille française. Oh, God damn it. So, donc, bad news, unfortunately, we have a lot of shy winners tonight. So if you see everyone with the cup there, we'll be taking home, or if they're at home, well, you didn't have to go anywhere. You're on your couch, so well done you. You've won 30 euros for getting all of the answers correct. I think that deserves a blimmin' good clap, because a lot of you do look like you have very French-sounding names, so that's even more impressive, the fact that you've gone through some good old hardcore 80s music trivia that even I would probably have a bit of problem with. Okay, the exception of question number 9 with the Swamp Blues or ABBA, but in general, there was a lot of Pet Shop Boys, and I like that vibe. I really like that. So I reckon that it would really, really be cool. It would have been better, obviously, to have spoken to one of our winners. Don't forget, the cups by the name on the leaderboard are those who have won 30 euros for doing pretty much not much, just knowing about music and being able to understand English. So anyway, thank you so much for following this quiz in English. Just think, the next time we see each other, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle will be married. The royal wedding's weekend, so I've got to like hurry up because I've got to like get like my dress fitted and everything because I'm like re-invited because I went to school with Harry. No, I didn't do anything with Harry, but I would like to have done. I would like to have been the prince. Anyway, so moving on, don't forget, tomorrow, I mean, if you're not French, give a French quiz a try. The absurd quiz with Stella. She's like babe, she's like me, but French with boobs and just honey. She's a honey. Check out Stella at midday tomorrow, the absurd quiz. She has really funny, weird questions, you know, like, how did Elvis die, or where was he when he died, on his toilet, you know. I go, you know, ABBA win the Eurovision. Yeah. Anyway, so so rendezvous tomorrow with Stella for another quiz on Be the One. Thanks so much for following me, Hayley Edmonds, for this quiz in English. I'll be back next week, so that gives you time to, you know, start practicing, getting back into it. Where is Brian? Brian is in the kitchen. Where is Hayley? She is in England at the wedding. I got this. So, guys, thank you very much. I will see you soon. À la semaine prochaine. Bye.